Here's my old deck that I just took off. A lot of you guys called it really ugly, and you know, feelings were hurt. It was time to get rid of it. I'm putting it right there because it's not anymore needed. Unless I don't like this deck. I'm pretty sure I will, because this is the new deck that I modified so much of. And I just put it on right now. I literally haven't even ridden it yet. Like, there's no marks on the bottom. I slid it on a rail once with my hands. But other than that, I literally have not ridden it. So I'm gonna get some wax on it and give it a little cruise. And if you guys want to see me modify the scooter deck, you're like, well, what the hell are you riding? Like, click on this pole right here. It'll take you to it. Gosh, it's the best grinding deck ever. It's been confirmed. It's amazing. I love it. See you at Claremont. Alright, I apologize for the wind if there's any wind noise. It's pretty windy out here today. Windier than a normal San Diego afternoon. But I am now riding the deck. I've been riding this deck for about, I don't know, like an hour and a half now. So far it's pretty good. I really enjoy it. Ugh. The only thing that sucks about it is how heavy it is. Like, it's really heavy compared to like normal deck. I feel like I'm riding a proto space deck or something, or even heavier. Like, it's heavy. The only thing that's like kind of whack about it, I didn't really shave down the edges very well, and I didn't think it was gonna be that big of a deal having the edges really sharp, but they actually find a lot of stuff to dig into. So when I go home, I'm gonna do a modification where I basically grind off the corner of it and have a little bit more plastic on the edge, like a little bit less metal, so that way it'll just be more like a TSI. It'll be like nice and rounded. Besides from that, I am really enjoying the deck actually. The grinds on it are really nice, they're really smooth. Like I said, the only scary part is it does kind of catch on the edge a little bit, but once I sand that away, it's gonna be prime time. I'm just gonna get a few clips real quick. I'm stoked for you guys to hear how it sounds when it grinds. Because it sounds like not a district deck, it sounds like something else. All right, let's get it. Yeah.
Come on now. Ooh. Dang, that scooter looks good. Whose scooter is that?
The one that won't get out of the car.
Oh yeah.
It has a street deck now. It can't easily get out of cars.
Well, I'm street now, aren't I? Because I have a TSI.
Damn.
Ooh, look at that deck though.
Oh, it whip front scoots like a champ.
Does it?
Actually, it does.
Dang. Okay, show the people at the bottom.
Alright, so Clayton received a deck from TSI, and it says TSI 20.5, which is the length of the deck. And then it says Clayton Lindley Nitro Circus World Games 2017, but the 2017 is covered by the break. It's made in the USA, and it's engraved right there. And
It's engraved because
all
awesome.
that jazz. I said in a previous section of this video that I need to do more modifications to this deck. So basically what I'm doing right now is, like I said, the only thing that's wrong with this so far is that the edges are too sharp. I dig in on ledges and stuff and rails because the edge is just really sharp and digs in like it's just B. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of round it over a little bit. I'm hoping that the grind rail and the metal plate kind of like come together. Hopefully they go together like that. I think the back of it is kind of good. Like I kind of like it sharp in the back just because I want it to like dig into feebles a little bit because then I'm more locked in. I don't know. I'm gonna do that. I was thinking about grinding the inside of it as well, but I don't really want to mess with the paint that much, so I'm gonna maybe run it by like once, but that's it. I'm not gonna push it. So let's get it. This is looking pretty good on this side.
Ooh. Ooh.
So it looks pretty dandy on this side. I'm actually stoked. I grind away a little bit the grind rail. Now to do the other side. I had the screws sticking up a little bit after the sesh, but I expected that to happen because I didn't sand them down as much as I wanted to because the drill died the first time. So I'm gonna get the rest of these screws grinded away, and this other edge, I'll do a few grinds after. That's so much better. So let me do another feeble grind. Straight butter. That was literally like no effort feeble in 50. Like I'm saying the trick itself took effort, but I'm saying while I was in the grind, I had like not, oh man. Oh man.
That's embarrassing.
So when I jumped in the ledge, I basically slid through it with like no effort. And by saying no effort, I mean when I was grinding through it, I had very little resistance against my feeble grind. Like sometimes when I would grind these ledges previously, I would be like, it'd be like, I don't know how else to describe it other than, but this one's like, it's just better. I feel like I'm talking about cars right now and I don't know anything about cars. Yeah, the car went vroom instead of vroom. But on the good news, it's dialed, which doesn't fit our YouTube.
Gotta loosen some bolts, bro.
Jordan Lago dialed, if any of you guys know what that means.
Quad cam. It's pretty sick. Ooh, not even the slightest bit shaky.
So I hope this tutorial helped you learn how to do buttercups. It's just all in the flick
Of the wrist.
And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and
hit that thumbs up button.
Thank you.
and subscribe.